Welcome to the Quote Room. I'm Mike Moe, and tonight we're sitting down with a rising star whose name is everywhere and climbing the digital charts. Her single Black Queen is climbing fast, streaming heavy and sparking a movement. Miss C, welcome to the Quote Room.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Let's start from the beginning. Black Queen feels like a declaration, like you were speaking to every woman who forgot her crown. What made you write it?
Honestly, I wrote it from a place of being completely drained. I was tired, not just physically, but spiritually. Tired of pretending I was okay when I wasn't. Tired of smiling through disrespect. Tired of shrinking just to make someone else comfortable. You know, as Black women, we're taught early that strength means silence, that we gotta hold it all together even when we're falling apart. But Black Queen was my rebellion against that. It was me saying, I don't have to be superhuman to be worthy. I can be soft and strong. I can cry and still be courageous. My value doesn't disappear just because I finally set a boundary. And somewhere in that process, I realized a lot of us are wearing crowns we haven't learned to wear freely. We're chained to perfection, chained to survival, chained to pain we never took time to process. So I wrote this song to help women break free from that. To remind us that freedom isn't about pretending we're unbreakable. It's about being honest enough to heal.
That's real. And I think that's what people connect with. It's not polished pain, it's honest truth. What would you say is one of the biggest struggles you see Black women facing right now when it comes to self-worth?
Ooh, yeah, that's deep. You know, I think the biggest struggle for a lot of us as Black women is that we've been applauded for endurance, not peace. The world claps for us when we survive, but it gets real quiet when we start to heal. And because of that, we don't always know what softness even feels like anymore. We'll say, I'm good, while carrying trauma, heartbreak, childhood wounds, and unmet expectations, all dressed up in confidence. We turn pain into fashion. We turn heartbreak into humor. But underneath it all, we just want to feel safe, to be seen, not as somebody's help, not as somebody's project, but as a whole woman. And that's what I'm trying to remind us through Black Queen, that we don't have to perform worthiness. We were born with it. You're allowed to sit down. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to say, I deserve gentleness, and not feel guilty for it. Because the truth is, we've been strong for everybody else for so long, we forgot how to be soft for ourselves.
Man, that's powerful. So many people needed to hear that. Now, you talk about rest, softness, and worth, things that don't always get celebrated. How did you personally start reclaiming that in your own life?
It started with honesty. I had to admit, I was tired of being the strong one. I had to admit that I'm fine had become my favorite lie. So I started setting boundaries, not to push people away, but to protect my peace. I stopped giving energy to things that didn't water my spirit. And I started pouring that same love, that same energy I used to hand out so freely back into myself. And let me tell you, that wasn't easy, because when you start loving yourself for real, you're going to outgrow some people. You're going to outgrow some jobs. You're even going to outgrow some versions of you that can't walk into your next season. But that's where the power is, because every time you say no to what breaks you, you're saying yes to what builds you. And that yes, that's where healing really begins.
That's a gem right there. It's like every line you speak could be a lyric. Let me ask you, what do you want Black Queen to do for women who hear it for the first time?
I wanted Black Queen to feel like a mirror. When she hears it, I want her to see herself, even the parts she's tried to hide. I want her to hear the pain, but also the promise, because every scar has a story, and every story deserves a song. I want her to know she's not crazy for wanting to be loved right. She's not too much for wanting respect. She's not weak for needing rest. And most importantly, she's not alone. We live in a world that profits off our insecurity. From beauty standards to relationship advice, everything is designed to make us feel like we're missing something. But Black Queen, it's the reminder that you already have it. The glow they see, that's God. The power they fear, that's purpose. And the love you give, that's legacy. You've always been enough. This song was just my way of helping you remember.
That right there, that's why the song is catching fire. It's healing through harmony. Now, before we close, I know everybody's waiting for it. Would you bless the quote room with a little piece of Black Queen?
Absolutely. That would be an honor.
I see you, girl. They try to break you, but you're still standing tall. You a queen, don't you ever let them dim your light. They paint a picture trying to tell you who you are. Say you're too loud, say you're too strong. Girl, they don't know your scars. Yeah. They call your beauty a threat, your melanin too bold. They rewrite history, trying to snatch what you hold. Yeah. But you rise like the sun in the sky. Every tear that you shed got a purpose inside. They don't see the weight you carry, they don't know what it costs. But you a diamond, girl, can't nothing keep you lost. No more chains, no more pain. Lift your head, don't be ashamed. You're a queen, you're divine. Let the world see you shine. Black girl, you're powerful, you're fire gold. The world wasn't built for you, but you broke the mold. Crown high, walk proud, let your soul be seen. You're a warrior, a goddess, a reigning queen. I know the world been heavy, they ain't make it fair. Judged by your skin, by your curls, by the way you wear your hair. Your hair. They got fears cause your presence is power. Try to keep you small but they can't dim a flower. They don't know the love you give, the fight you bring. How you hold up a family, how you make the world sing. Black woman, you the backbone, the heartbeat, the soul. Through the storms, through the fire, still remaining in control. Yeah, yeah. No, no more chains, no more doubt. Let them hear you scream it loud. You're a queen, stand your ground. Ain't no force can hold you down. Black girl, you're powerful, you're fire gold. The world wasn't built for you, but you broke the mold. Crown high, walk proud, let your soul be seen. Yeah. You're a warrior, a goddess, a reigning queen. Through the pain, through the doubt, through the nights full of tears, you've been building something greater for 1,000 years. They can try, they can fight, but they'll never erase the strength in your heart and the glow on your face. Ooh, I see you, girl. They try to break you, but you're still standing tall. You a queen, don't you ever let them dim your light. Yeah. Ooh, I see you, girl. They try to break you, but you're still standing tall. You a queen, don't you ever let them dim your light.
Now that was amazing. That's the kind of moment you don't just hear, you feel. That's Black Queen by Miss C, one of the hottest songs out right now. If you haven't heard it yet, go stream it. It's on Mike Mo Music on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Miss C, thank you for sharing your truth and reminding every woman watching that her crown was never lost, just waiting to be lifted. If this conversation spoke to your soul, stay tuned. Because next time on the Quote Room, we're bringing in something different. A 15-year-old artist who's about to shake the game with a whole new sound. His name is Dash X, a young rapper with an old soul, a unique vibe, and a style that's truly in a lane of its own. Sometimes you just know when greatness is forming. And this one, he's next up. Until next time, this is the Quote Room, where words wake minds.
It's like time and time again, have to tell you fine again. When will you just be mine again? When will you hit my line again? Don't go back to her, don't you see?